Haven't done a day in the life video in a while, so I'm going to take you guys along with me today. I thought about recording like me getting ready and all the things, but I was just like, that is not even interesting. I was looking back at my other day in the life videos, and it was so awesome to go back and look at. And now I feel like my real estate life is so different, and now I'm a mom as well. So I felt like I needed to do an updated day in the life video, and selfishly it's just so cool to look back at. So I figured, all right, I'm headed out today. We have a sitter for a couple of hours, so I'm going to take you guys along for a day in the life. Whenever I'm leaving the house without Summer, it always feels like I'm forgetting something. It's honestly kind of rare for me to leave without her, but like I said, I have a sitter for a couple hours today, and so I'm headed out to Nocatee, and I'm going to meet a couple other agents who are with my brokerage Real, and we're headed out to Nocatee. We're going to the Dawn floor plan in Coral Ridge. It is such a beautiful home. Oh my gosh, I love this floor plan and all the aesthetics as well. It's like very moody, white, tan, black. It's such a vibe. But we're gonna go out there today, and we are going to take some photos. My girlfriend Yasha, she has her own branding photography business. So if you are in Jacksonville and you're looking for a branding photographer, especially if you're a real estate agent, you should definitely hit her up. I know her business is like Wells & Co. Photography on Instagram. But anyways, we're gonna go shoot some content with her, get some photos done, and we're gonna record some reels. I really want to be able to like show up on social media sharing more of what my real estate business really looks like these days, and I'll share it with you here in this video as well. But I thought it'd be cool because I'm really focusing on mentoring agents at my brokerage and talking about Real. So we're gonna get some content kind of like shooting that type of stuff. And I'm wearing this, like, I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see. I'm using my new camera, which I love so much. I've got this white skirt on and this tank top. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, did I forget my shoes? I got my Nude Shoes. Say hi! I'm doing a day in the life. I love it. Until I had to get back to the house to relieve the sitter, and it's like, do I go back home? I'll get distracted. I'll be talking to her. I think I'm just gonna sit in my car and like try to get some stuff done. Life update on what I'm focusing on. So I'm sending out my email. I used to send out a weekly email, and it was for buyers and sellers, and at the bottom of the email I would have tips for real estate agents and sometimes share like my YouTube videos and such. And I've been sending out this email for years. Like, highly recommend, if you're a real estate agent, having an email list. Like, I could do a whole other video on just talking about the value of that, how to do that, how to create content for that. If that's something you're interested in, please let me know below in the comments, because I would love to work on that. I'm doing this for years, and I decided to switch it up because things in my real estate business have switched up a lot. So I thought of a different idea that just aligns with what I'm currently doing. Weekly email is now bi-weekly because I just feel as though creating so much content every single week is just a lot, and I don't think real estate agents need something every week in their inbox from me. So I'm doing bi-weekly. Content is solely for real estate agents. So what I've been sharing, let's see if my Bluetooth has connected to my phone, but what I've been sharing is, so 2 weeks ago on Wednesday, was the first email that went out, and I shared a reel that I got really good engagement with, and I got a lot of new followers with it. I got a lot of comments, I got a lot of shares, and I share that reel with you in the email. So it's not like, oh, I shared this reel and I had, 20 people reach out to me wanting to buy or sell or wanting to switch to reel, but it really started a lot of conversations, and that is how it starts. You build credibility, you build trust, you build relationships with people. So anyways, I shared that reel, and it was so neat because I had a bunch of people recreate the reel and tag me in it, which I wasn't even expecting people to tag me, and I was like cheering them on, and I just thought that was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. So I decided to do something similar in this week's video. So I decided to do something similar in this week's email. It's going to go out tomorrow as I'm recording this. It goes out every other Wednesday. But I shared a reel that it looked like another agent had really good success with. She had 906 shares. She doesn't even have that many followers, 7,000 followers. So I felt like that was it was much more relatable. You don't need a lot of followers. 906 shares is incredible, and I bet it started a lot of conversations. So anyway, so if you're watching this before August 14th, there's a lot of changes happening for real estate agents, right? As far as the buyer's agreement form. And so the president, Sharon of Real Broker, is doing a training. And I'm sharing this with you because it's open to any agent, to any brokerage. So it doesn't matter if you're with Real or not, but he's going to talk about it. He's going to share best practices, way for us to navigate this huge change for us, and without any kind of sleazy script or something, literally how we need to navigate this moving forward. I'm sharing the details and the link for this training in this week's email. I also shared it on my Instagram, but basically you're just going to learn how to be able to have successful buyer consults moving forward, now having to discuss this form. So mastering the new forms and the regulations, and some strategies to close some more deals, and how to prepare our sellers for this as well, and how we should be talking about it. So I feel as though really good training that I'm not hearing other brokerages do, especially not opening it up to any brokerage. So I feel like it's really neat that we're offering this. So I'll share the link below in the description if you want to hop on, if you're watching this before August 14th. We're still helping clients buy and sell real estate. I have a real estate partner now she is the one who goes to listing consults. She's the one who goes to buyer consult, does the showings, handles all the front forward facing things. If you have questions about this, you want me to dive in deeper about my structure with Carrie, I share a lot of content with her on my team page at the Stevie Hahn team on Instagram. Would love to connect with you over there, as well as my personal one, which is Stevie_Rutherford. But anyways, I'm happy to share with you how we are structuring that. I feel like I'll save that for another video. Really focusing on is helping other real estate agents, specifically women, in this season of life right now. I want to help other agents be successful, provide accountability, give my resources, and mastermind, collaborate, all those things, share all the things that I have learned, and help them with their business. And so I actually just shared about this on my Instagram story, that there was a friend of mine that she isn't wanting to be a top producer. She doesn't have any crazy goals. She's not needing accountability or any type of mentorship. And she was like, would you still be interested in sponsoring me? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, of course. Obviously, full disclosure, I don't make any money off of this person if they don't produce. But I'm I don't want it to seem like I just want to help top producers, right? If you are wanting to hang your license with Real Broker, I think it makes sense because we don't have any monthly fees. And let's say you do end up helping a couple friends, which was what my friend's goal is. She's like, friends or family, if it happens, if it doesn't, it doesn't. And I was like, I totally understand that. And there's no pressure to produce. You do as much or as little as you want. If you want to, level up, if you want to do more sales, I'm happy to help with that. But if that isn't the season of life you're in right now, or you have no plans to be, no pressure, no big deal. But I forget where I was going with this story, but I thought I would just like mention that on here because I'm still happy to help and collaborate, and maybe you aren't interested in having sales, real estate sales, but you want to bring on other agents to Real Broker and you want to use me to leverage that. You need help with that. You want access to my network, like my resources, and be able to utilize that yourself. Like, let's chat about it. That is what I do. That is what I'm specializing in. That is what I'm focusing on. Let me just like knock out a little bit of work, and then I will take you guys along with me to the house when I get home and see baby Summer. Summer just went down for a nap. She hadn't napped yet today since early this morning, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I just got so lucky that it's like time for her to take a nap, and the sitter just left. So that's pretty exciting. I'm gonna knock out some work real quick while Summer is down, but I'm actually going to share this idea with you guys and share with you what I'm about to be working on. So earlier in the video, I was like, not gonna share with you guys. I need to like work on it a little bit more, but I'm just gonna put it out there and let you guys know now, because by the time I edit this video and get this YouTube video out, I will already like have this up and running, because when I get an idea about something, I implement it, I get to work on it. So let me share with you all the details about this. I really got this idea from another real estate agent, and it just totally aligns with what I'm focusing on, which is helping other real estate agents with their real estate business, and specifically other women. So I am going to create a network for the people that I sponsor into Real and for the people that they sponsor into Real. So I already do a monthly call with real estate agents that I have sponsored. We do it every single month. The first Wednesday of every month, we get on a mastermind call. But I am going to offer so much more, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm so excited. And I'm going to share with you the name. So I've already like had this name, and I already had this logo ready to go. So y'all, the stars have aligned. Let me share with you these details. So I'm going to create this network of agents. I'm going to come up with a platform. I got a couple recommendations today of different platforms that I could use where we can all collaborate on, and where I can provide different resources. So what I mean by that is like, sure, there are going to be like different trainings on there that I will do, but also other agents that specialize in, there's an array of topics that other agents specialize in, and we can all help each other and create these training videos for the portal. And so, yeah, I was already like talking to some of my real estate agent friends this morning about it, on ways that they can contribute with all the things that they specialize in. Anyways, training videos for the agents that are local, having local events for us to be able to get together. You know, it can be like work stuff, like maybe get together, shoot some content, or it could be like, let's get together, let's go to dinner, let's go to happy hour, or let's go to this other event and just spend time together and whatnot. Okay, so that was that idea. And then what else? Like, I have an array of ideas. Like, all of us can be on this platform. We can be communicating. We can be helping each other, asking questions. So if I sponsor you into Real, any questions that you have, like, you have multiple people to help you and help answer this. And also very like-minded people. And in addition, if you sponsor people into Real, you can also, they're not just solely relying on you to answer their question. They can ask all of us, and we can all respond, give different types of feedback. So it's just be so valuable all around, a way to collaborate, help each other, help other women. And the other thing that I'm like the most excited about, and I feel as though it's really needed and there's going to be a lot of value with this, and that is on the platform, I'm going to provide a library of videos where it's faceless videos in vertical form that you can use on your Instagram story, that you can use to make Instagram reels, or just videos in general. But you can utilize this content and, put text over it, educational text or local text, and it will be like videos that are real estate specific. Like for example, hold on, I made like a list of a couple different things, like putting together a closing gift basket. And you can take this content and you can use it on your Instagram story, or you can make a reel with it. I was thinking like getting ready for a open house and like sharing those materials, like non-branded, maybe it'll be like some real branded templates on there. Or I'll do like share some coffee and contracts content on there for the video. So if you have coffee and contracts, you can definitely utilize this. Okay, anyways, it'll be things like maybe like what's in my bag, and do like a video of those items that you can turn into a reel. Coffee, you know, just like really aesthetically pleasing, of like making coffee or fresh pastries, fresh flowers, lighting a candle, writing in a notebook, holding a laptop, iPad notes, overhead typing, a phone call. What else do I have on here? Maybe just like other real estate specific products, like things from like All Things Real Estate or Market Dwellings. Just sharing this like vault, oh, maybe home tours as well. So you can like put text over it, you know, things about like new construction, and you know, buyer tips, seller tips, like staging tips, all the things. And you know, you wouldn't want to use this video library to be all of your content, all of your reels. Like, no, you need to shoot your own stuff and make it personal. But it's just like coffee and contracts. Like, you don't want to use coffee and contracts solely as your content, because no, you need to create your own. You need to create personal content. It's like good filler educational content for you to use. And this would be essentially the same thing, not to use every single day, but to use it you know, sporadically for when you don't have time to film these aesthetically pleasing things. So anyways, honestly, so many more ideas, so much more is going to go into it. And I'm going to be working on that behind the scenes. So if, you know, just a little plug, if you want to learn more about this, you want to be a part of this network here with Reel, I would love to chat with you. I would love to set up a call. We can chat about it. And I promise you, there's no pressure, no obligation. If you decide after the call, like, hey, this just doesn't make sense for me and my business, then there's no pressure whatsoever. No pressure at all. Okay, so I'm going to drink my soda. I'm going to get some work done. And then we got to figure out the rest of the day. I'm taking you guys along this day in the life. I feel like I need to make it like super fun and exciting, but doing like mundane, boring things over here. So I will share more with you guys as the day progresses. What time is it now? It's 2:18. So I'm going to knock out some work while I have the opportunity while Summer is napping. I'm so excited about this. Oh, it's going to be so good. And I will chat with you guys soon. Okay, Summer is still sleeping. It's been, let's see, an hour and a half. It's been so nice. And I was just getting a bunch of stuff done with just my weekly email, because it goes out tomorrow. Everything is good to go. I have it scheduled in Flowdesk. And then I'm gonna have some watermelon. We have some watermelon cut up. Yeah, I was just getting some stuff done. I was talking with the group, with the ladies that I met up with today, and I got a reel done. I made a reel to kind of hype up this new, just to like hype up the hive and what we're going to be doing with that. Okay, so I'm going to dig through the fridge right now. What do we have for dinner? Let's dig through the fridge. Okay, so we have these big bone-in pork chops that actually John usually makes and does a really good job. Or we have sirloin steak, which it's just flank steak, but it is so good. I just marinate the sirloin steak in this Bragg's vinaigrette with some salt and pepper and a spritz. And when I say spritz, I literally mean spritz. Check this out. I put lime juice in this little container and just spritz it right on top for a little lime zest. Really love, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I have, we love this organic white sweet potato. Have you ever had this before? Oh my gosh, it's like my new favorite thing. And actually I have veggies from last night. So that's what I'm gonna like whip up really quickly. Let me go into Summer's playroom so that I can actually like talk to you guys. For dinners, I honestly would love any recommendations. Like I would love if even just one person just put in the comments a link to like a Pinterest recipe that you really love. I would love that so much because I am running out of ideas for dinners. And now it's like I don't really have a lot of time and I only have like certain opportunities in the afternoon to like make dinner. So I've really been extremely basic. Like I'll make a meat, actually I usually just bake it. Yeah, I'm just baking the meat now. Bake the meat in the oven and I'll do sweet potato. And I usually make a couple at once and I'll bake those in the oven. So then we have leftovers and all I have to do is heat it up. And then I will heat up some frozen vegetables on the stove. And honestly, I love it. It's so good. We always buy like all organic, grass-fed, pasture-raised, whatever, another. So it's like really good quality food and it's really simple, but it's just like what works right now. I feel good after I eat it. Yeah, like I said, nothing fancy. While we're in the playroom, I do not have it cleaned up, but I would love to show you guys what I have done in here because it looks really cute. Okay friends, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm probably a little bit rusty on my day in the life vlogging skills. Stay tuned. I'm gonna get better, I promise. And if you like this type of videos, let me know. I'll probably just end this video on a little montage of what we end up doing for the rest of the night and kind of like what that looks like. But thank you so much again for watching, coming along with me today.